Good evening. Hi, I can move. How are you? Although you're probably not even here if you're on your way home. Hope you're good. How's everybody? How is everybody? Let's make that smaller. Good evening, Simon. How are you? Happy December. Happy December. By the way, it is my birthday week. Just so you know. It's my birthday on Saturday. So, I mean, sometimes in the past we've had like a big celebratory stream, but not tonight. I think we'll save that for TikTok on Saturday. I think we'll do that. So how is everyone? Yeah, there's no chance of any good behavior for the next 20 minutes. Andrew, you've seen nothing. The things I have to put up with on TikTok, it's ridiculous. They are out of hand out over there. I've come back here for some sedate calm, very calm streaming over here. So how are you, Andrew? Are you well? Never, I know, never. I also have a cough, which is really annoying. So I have been on the I have been on the sweets. Hi, Anna. So yes, I've been coughing a lot this week. Was I coughing on? Oh no, it was Wednesday when we did that chat, wasn't it? God, that was nearly a week away already. Damn. Anna, yes. Anna, to be honest, you could probably get away with more in here. Like TikTok will remove comments, but I think YouTube should be better. Not even, except coffee. Yeah. Yeah. So, oh well, not to worry. Well, it could be a quiet one tonight because Peter's away as well. Peter has family over. So yes. Could be a nice peaceful one. You're getting censored there as well, Anna. What are you on about? Are you talking about feet again? There's a white spot on my feed. Well, here. It's a bit of polystyrene. That's what it is. It's from a microphone box. No. What white spot? Left elbow. I don't know, to be honest, Andrew. I don't know. I don't think it's... I mean, it might be some reflection from lights hitting that. I mean, is it on... Yeah, it must be something to do with the... It must be something to do with the teleprompter, I think. Is there a mark on there? Left elbow will be down here somewhere. That might not be. I don't know. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, exactly. It's not changing, so it might be something on the camera. Maybe something, maybe something on the webcam. Who knows? Who knows? But anyways, you're pointing at it. Well, obviously I can see it that way than Peter Andrew in the corner. Right. Right. I haven't really got much info or news to update, but if anybody's watching this after the fact, you have, how long is it? Not that much longer. It's the 10th, so you've got a week. So basically it's getting towards the end of ordering time. Let's bring this up, store. No. So if anybody is interested, you have a week to get orders in for these two prints before they disappear. It's on my end of it, Andrew. So you've got these two images, these two prints available if you so wish. Like I say, the end next Monday, I think it is. Tuesday. Next Tuesday, just in time for final posting days for Christmas. So the end there, and then I'll be back with more new prints in January sometime for those that are interested. And also, what else is on there? Digital products. If you want to buy some images of Aurora to be able to print at home, then you can buy a full pack of 6 images for 40 quid or a tenner each. And I think they end on the 10th as well. I think I gave them an end point. Did I? Maybe I didn't. Yeah, so they'll be there forever. But yes, if you want to buy them to print at home to save you a few pennies, but still earn some work, then do check those out. And the other thing is, if you want to go to Patreon, if you want to join the Patreon, or even just buy them outright, the wallpapers for this month are out. They look like this. There's 6 of them this month as well. We do like a wallpaper. So yes, but yes, you can either subscribe for a monthly thing and get them monthly, or you can buy them outright for about £6, I think. Nice and cheap. Something to decorate your desktop with. The whale. It's not a whale. It's a stone. It's a stone. Right, so right, well, might as well get on with some editing. So we have, so what I was going to do tonight is, because I've been looking forward to editing these, is the Machrie stones on Machrie Moor on Arran, which I shot, which I really wanted to shoot in with some sunlight on them, but the fog never lifted. So I did shoot a lot of ICM of these, about 250 shots. So we have a few to work through. So initially what I'm going to do, because I haven't done it yet, I'm going to have a proper look through them. Because I haven't really assessed any. So we'll do that first, and then we'll do an initial edit on a few, and then see if if I like them or not. I have a feeling I'm not going to like them too much because of the conditions I shot them in, which were quite disappointing. So yeah, we're going to have a flick through these, see if any are any good or not. I'm hoping they are going to be good. Hi Sergio, how you doing? I think that one's fine. That one's fine. Quite like that one for some reason. And then these distant ones are quite nice. Hi Milksy, how are you? I was thinking, who's that? So I'm glad you followed up with your real name. Yeah. Definitely, we'll add some light. But these ones are a little bit further back. And to be honest, the color should come through anyway, because we did have some nice warmish yellowish grass in the background. So some of this should come through quite nicely. Actually, some of them are. Some of these aren't too bad. It's what they'll end up looking like when I combine them. That's the main issue. So obviously, those of you that know how I work, I'm basically going through everything in Lightroom and just giving everything that I think is going to be usable a number one, and then I can find them later on. Well, these darker ones. So these are usable. Hi, Nicky. Did you finally finish your business goal? Some of these are disappointing with the double kind of exposure there. Evening, Paul. Going like that one. Okay, Nicky. I thought it was a business goal you were on. Well, I hope it went well. There's something about that I quite like. Yes. He's not. Got a lot of them ones already. These ones haven't quite worked. We are editing some standing stones, Nicky. I don't know how long ago they're from. Probably about 3,000 to 4,000 years old, I think. For some reason, 2,300 BC comes to mind. I think I did take a picture of the board. Did I? Maybe I took a photo with the phone. But there was an information board that told you about them. Must have done it with the phone. I am older than what I let on. Indeed, Milksy. Indeed. Not happy that M was telling everybody I was 60. Cheeky. Bugger. Oh, I quite like these ones. Why did I have to go darker again? These two. We can change them. Yes, thumbs up. Thank you. Yes, if anybody's watching, like those watching on, did I even go live? I didn't even go live on Twitch. Oh well, not worry. It's a bit late now. Not bother. If you're not watching it, obviously, if you're watching on YouTube, drop a like in the button underneath the video. Hi, Aurora. Let's see this video. Well, we're doing image appraisals at the minute to see which ones are worth working on. So your idea of what's worth working on and mine might be a little bit different. That's dark. You like that one? But finger slipped. Did anybody buy anything good in the Black Friday deals? I refrained. I'm almost glad I was streaming last night and then busy until after 12 o'clock, so I wasn't tempted to to go back into Amazon to see what else there was, because I would just waste my money. The only thing I'm really looking for is a new phone, because I'm sure mine's about to fail. I've dropped it too many times. The cracks are getting bigger and things seem to be going wrong on it. Yeah, maybe it's not everything, Nicky. Well, it's quite nice and wispy, that one. Oh, well, that's all right then. That's all right. Looksy, that's all right. I must admit, buying clothes never crosses my mind when it comes to sales and stuff. Just like electronics, that's all I'm after. Clothes are them things that you need to buy when you eventually wear huge holes in them. You know, when they get to the point where you can't really go out in public in them anymore. Which reminds me, I need a new pair of jeans because there's a rather large hole worn in them. Yeah, electronics, it's the only way. You bought games. Oh, that's all right. What's bloke speak? Paul, what's bloke speak? Not buying clothes. Good point, Milksy. Yeah, you're very sensible, Milksy. Very sensible. Right, now that we've been through and picked out images that might be good enough to work on, let's hit the rated button so only those ones are shown. So for anybody that came in a little bit late, these are the standing stones that we're working on and looking at. Aurora, I use Lightroom and Photoshop. And a plugin called the NIK Collection. Nice on it. I must admit, I did have a thought last night because I don't actually own it, and I know Aurora, I know you bought it. Was that Charlie Machrie book, which obviously I've seen loads of times and read it, but I don't actually own it. I've always just like looked at other people's copies. You're officially broke now. Well, you just have to make more money with the videos then, Andrew. The better videos that you'll be making now that you have the Osmo Pocket. So, right, let's see. Comes in Friday night or what? Right, these are all quite light. How much? So let's go with these 6. Oh, is that the really bad film that they made out of it, Paul? The Francis Ford Coppola Metropolis. Was that Metropolis? It had Adam Driver in it. The film was meant to be terrible. Really? Do you think they've been doing a bot clean or something, Andrew? Have you not had a TV in 4 years, Milsey? Proud of you. Proud of you. I did 2 years at university without a TV. That was hard enough. To be honest, I didn't really miss it. But then again, we were never really in long enough to watch it. So, yeah. But the book Paul I was on about was was it Charlie Machrie? It's the boy, the fox, the mole, and the horse, or whatever it's called, whichever way around it is. Oh right. Oh no, there's a film called Metropolis that came out. I thought he was meaning you had a book. Maybe that the film was based on. I don't know. So it's a photography book. Okay, I get you. I get you now. I get you now. Gotcha. But yes, if you search, I think it's Metropolis. If you search for that online, you'll find a poorly reviewed film. We could go quite warm. Let's go quite warm so we get some colour in there. What was the film then? Was it called Metropolis? Right. I have no idea. I'm so behind the times on everything. Okay. So now that we've got the, oh no, I need to despot, don't I? I need to sort out the dust spotting. Get rid of these marks. I must, obviously with it being quite dull, I did shoot it at f5. So that helps on the old dust spotting front. Detail, let's knock that up. All right, let's edit these in Photoshop. Wait a little while for it to come. Wait for it. Reminds you of road rage. Oh, like the middle finger. Yeah. I saw a video yesterday, and it was a product you could buy. It was like a hand light that you could put in your car. So like either on the back window or side window, whatever. And depending on your mood and your interactions with other drivers, you could obviously high five them, or or it would go like that. So I thought it was quite fun. Here we go. Takes ages. Oh, it'll blur it in already. I think I might have screwed the colour up on these, by the way. So we'll blend them all together, see what we've got. I have a feeling the colour's going to be too... I'm going to have to do some colour work. But that could be interesting. Right, let's get them lined up properly first. Let's line them up on that one, so it's slightly off center. Usually, or I just kind of create each one as its own because it's so hard to replicate everything exactly. So everything's kind of started from scratch. If I'm doing like normal representational photography, then it's the kind of thing where you can just make a preset and just run it over the top of it. It's all right. Or if you mean using a preset to like give everything the same color, tonality, crop, brightness, etc. If I'm doing normal photography and like an event or something, which I've done in the past, like I shot a wedding once, and to give it that slightly trendy color tone, I just ran the preset across everything that I shot that day, and then kind of edit in blocks, brightening, darkening, and basically curing all ills and getting rid of the dross. And you know, there's something we could do something along those lines later, but we might just keep it simple for them to start with. Just playing with a load of adjustment layers, just trying to get things to a point where I actually like it. So not too dark, not too light. In a place where I know it'll, at least the colours will interact well. To be honest, the shapes are that strong that I'm not sure how they'll get on in the next phase. But we'll see. You think there's more than the gaming stream? Well, the gaming stream is much more, I wouldn't say much more enjoyable. They're a good fun. This might be a case of we don't really need to do all the fancy shit in what you call it, in the NIK Collection. Nice and soft tone there. Just the slightest tinge of change. Jen, hi, how are you doing? Yeah, presets. Yes. By the way, everybody on TikTok, you know when you join the Discord and it says Kangamoo/Jen is one of your mods. This is Jen, who's never modding on TikTok, but is a mod. No, he's Aurora. Have a good one. Yeah. Time zones and all that will do that to you. Let's move that to 4. So it's a bit less. I must admit, I never took any of these out just to see what they were like, did I? So many options. I quite like, you know what, I quite like that. Let's make a mask. Like that. Okay, so if we go to Fix Pro, stick this through the presets and see what happens. Greenish halo at the bottom. I think it's mainly the grass here, Sergio. This area, because around here, because this is where it's like, I don't know whether it's been cut or that it's well trampled. But there was like a different kind of grass in this area. But there was like a long, reedy, well, not reedy, but like long and yellowy grass in this area around here. I think you could probably be able to see better on here. See, Sergio, it's a different type of grass. So you got this kind of grass, which is very short, almost like a putting green in golf, that kind of grass. And then this grass is a lot longer and a bit more typical moorland kind of grasses. So I think that'll be why it looks like that. I think it's just different types of grass, Jen. They might mow it, but then again, it's on a farm, 20 minutes from the nearest road, like 20 minutes walk from the nearest road. So, I mean, they might get some money from somewhere to mow it, but there'll be a lot of footfall going to it. Hi, Serge, how are you doing? So you never know. You never know. They might do. Right, I don't know if that's one. I don't know if that one's working. Let's have a look further on. I always seem to go to this one. Colour-wise, that's quite nice. Just pity about the shape being quite strong. Let me see if we go that way. No. It's all the problem that we had no colour to basically play with because it was so foggy. It was not good conditions. With green it looked quite good, do you think? I don't know. Ooh, now if we could only get this. Use that to blur that out. That works quite nicely. Need a bit of lens vignette there. Like about there, maybe. If we go one by one on there, come back to about that. I just want to see, because sometimes these colours can get a little bit muddy in case I need to print it. They look all right. They look okay. I'll do that one. Why did I touch that? Now I'm very unhappy. Yeah. Forget you looked at it, Andy. Forget you looked at it. Let's go with that. And yeah, right. Okay, let's just apply this before I do any more damage to it, to the point where I don't like it. It happens often. Right, let's call that version 1, which I think is done all right. I wouldn't be too offended with having that on my wall because it does look quite timeless. It has that classical tonality and feel to it. But again, we were kind of hamstrung by the conditions. It would have been nice to have had some light just on the... But we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Right, so we can close that one down. Get rid of this. And then these ones. Let's have some fun. Why is that one different? Why has it changed to what it was before? It's different to what it was before. Is one of them weaker? Yes, that one's weaker. That's what the problem was. Yes, always go for the old, make it look like an old painting kind of thing, Anna. Right, okay, so we have this. That's a new one, okay. Why is there dust spots here? I thought I took them all out. So annoying. Right, okay, adjustments, color balance. New layer. I change that to a more red. Maybe it's not. Maybe just leave it as the that orange. That needs to be toned down anyway. Need a curve adjustment. Get this down darker. Instagram's very dark. So we have that. Let's see how this runs through the program. Not really. Well, obviously, I have no idea how it's going to turn out. So we will just have a look. See. I do like doing these like alternate edits. Ooh. This is using the same preset as before. Which I must admit is becoming a favourite. So that's there. That might actually work. everybody's switching off now. He's gone mad. He's gone crazy. That happened a long time ago, guys. Don't worry about it. Still yes, I'm coughing, Serge. Blame Mr. Atkinson. It's a pity. It's a pity. It's quite noisy in there. But that's okay. I am quite liking that, actually. I was going to say, you use your hands to stuff your face. Obviously, you do. Do quite like that, you know. Okay, quite like that. I'll apply that. We will come back into here. Because I'm wondering what it might do if we do it again. Or at least go back in and run a different preset on it. Because we only went so far down the list. Very daring. I think I enjoy these kind of edits more than... Obviously, I've got a lot less control on them. Yeah. Just looking down the list. Yeah, something semi-mystical like that. The only thing, there's a lot. There's a lot of noise, that's the only thing. What should we use, if any? If any. We're a bit rubbish. That one, but if it was less blue. There we go. Drop the blue and it's better. So it's kind of foggy, but also not. I don't know what I'm going to do with all this noise. That's the only thing. Let's apply it and find out. Apply it and find out. And then we will... I'm going to push this one through again. Just I'm curious. Curious what might come out of it. There's a lot more interesting stuff in it. When you push it through again. That's like that scene in Stranger Things where that lass is running away from Vector or whatever he's called. Oh my word. Still a lot. Yes, you can, Paul. But I think it would take more than what Lightroom can do. I think it would need to be one of the other programs. But they generally only work with RAWs. So, I mean, just look at the state of the noise. And this was after using the the denoiser. Add more grain. Right, well, I was going to pick one of these ones, wasn't it? Not that one. Oh, that's doing very little. No, it was that one. Right, so if we go a little bit that way. Something very biblical, isn't it? Oh, that's knocking back a lot of that. You know, that coming in from there. About that. You can't spell Tamagotchi. I think it. Did he? Is it Tamagotchi or Tamagotchi? Tamagotchi. It's one of them. It's one. You got a choice of what 3 vowels to know which one. Tamagotchi, is it? Ah, think about it. Oh, is that right? All right. It's a good job you're here, Anna. Good job you're here. Right, okay, let's apply this. Oh no, it's my eyes. Excuse me. Who'd have thought there was an actual reason for it being called that? I thought it was just some kind of like, well, it sounds good, let's call it that. It's like Latin. There's like reasoning behind it, or why English translations even work that way. Right, how big is this? 2.6. That was the finished one of that, wasn't it? Just for giggles. No, it looks ridiculous. Nice one, Andrew. I'm presuming it wasn't one of them from one of them ones from the 80s where they were like massive and like this by this. Right. How drunk were you when you put it in that drain? Good place to look anyway. Right, have I got the room to save this? Let's see. Well, it was very fast getting to 98%. Now it's going to wait. And then it's going to say, "You, yeah, exactly. Can't save it in this format, you bastard." Now save it, please. True, Jen. True. Oh, it's so slow, the saving. So slow. Come on. The origin of product names. God only knows. There's just... Well, these days it's like, does that sound slightly trendy? And if not, let's make it trendy. Did everybody say all the stuff about the Jaguar rebrand? Wow. Wild. Flatten. Oh, have you not seen it, Jen? Search it out. Where is Tiff? Tiff. All right. So what's Nikon then, Anna? What's Nikon in Japanese? One-eyed monster. Save. Okay. Oh, you have, haven't you, Jen? Basically, yeah, Jaguar rebranded. They got rid of the insignia with the Jaguar on it, and it's now like a J and a G in a circle, or something like that, but like very minimal. And then the advert of it didn't have any cars in it. Which didn't have any cars in it whatsoever. So they've changed the typeface to a very angular, minimal thing. Jaguar is a thing. I did save that one, didn't I? I did. Oh, the grout there, right, yeah. Well, that's the bit they got rid of, wasn't it? Right, I think that's for 4 images. All right, that's really interesting, Anna. Japan's optics. Well, I mean, they do make a good lens at times. Where are my pictures? Lightroom, where have you put my pictures? Oh, they've saved in. They've been saved in the wrong folder. That's why. That's why I couldn't see them. Not to worry. At least we know where they are. Yeah, the growler's gone. So the Jaguar is no longer the Jaguar. Yeah, Lightroom's that. But I did remember it said the 11th, and I'm like, so this date was not the 11th. Right, cropping time. Obviously, we want this one as a 16:9 for potentially one of the January wallpapers. I hope you all enjoyed your wallpapers for December. Oh, did they unveil it last night? Oh, not another Cybertruck thing. Oh, dear Lord. Oh, my word. What are they on? It's all right, Anna. I've got one of them. A lovely Nikon Nifty 50. Virtual copy, that's what I want. Square crop for Instagram. Sort of works. Virtual copy, and then we'll do another crop of 5x4. Original aspect of 3x2. That one about there. And go until we hit an edge. Which is about there. Right, so that's that for. Not exactly inspiring, but that one's all right, I think. There's still a lot of noise in there for it being shot as ISO 64. There's a lot of noise there. Cybertruck, but rounded edges. Fair enough, Andrew. Fair enough. Let's crop this one. I think this one's definitely a 3x2 crop. I don't think it needs to have as much in as possible. Like so. But look at that noise. Lightroom is not getting rid of that. Not without changing the image entirely. I mean, look at the state of that. When you take the color, it's going to change the color of it all. Might try one of them AI things, maybe, at another time. So we're going to do this as a small print, maybe. Actually, changing colour, what's it do? Horrendous. Extremely horrendous. Yep. That's what I was thinking, Jen. That was the one that kind of sprung to mind. I've seen a few Morgans, and I'm just thinking, I'm sure there was one on Top Gear once. I'm thinking, and I think it was black, and I was like, just a bloody Batmobile. Right. Right, this one, because it's a bit more about the apparent mist. I think this one will be a long one, so like a 16 by 9. Like so. Really don't know why these are so noisy. Not usually as bad as this. Right, I don't think we need another crop of that one either. And this one has got a very dramatic 5x4 kind of crop coming for it, I think. Maybe not 5x4. Because we actually... maybe? Or the 3x2 croppy. Get a bit more of that in. A bit more of that. And a bit like that. And a bit of vignetting to make it as dull as possible in the corners. There's a chance of a little bit of the light in here. Come on. Not a lot. Slight increase. Just opens that front in a little bit. Just a little bit. It's not too bad. It'll do. All right. Yeah, it might have been the plus 8 that he had on the show then, because I have a feeling it was his that they showed. Might have been that, but it still had that Batmobile kind of feel about it, or look about it. There's somebody in the village had a Morgan. I think he might have had a Morgan. I think he might have got rid of it. That is a weird colour effect. Now we'll see what happens. Anywho, we have this one. I don't want to go full screen. I just want to... I can't do full screen. So I think these... Actually, some of these are all right, I think. Like I say, if I could overlook the noise... I don't know how it looks on the screen. It probably... it does look awful. So if some of these could be printed, you know, from a distance, this one looks all right. That could look pretty decent as a print. That one less so. That one, I think this one's actually too bright. This one's too bright and garish. But we could make a detail of it, thinking about it. Create a virtual copy. A completely different crop might be the way forward. I go 5x4 vertical and let's come in tight. Excuse me. Like that. Maybe's vignette. That might kind of work. More saturation. More darkness. Yeah, something like that might look a bit better. Gonna turn down the red. Well, I think that's the problem with this one, Paul, is I think it was just too bright. You know, going from that's just too much. But I think this crop, this little vertical crop, I think that helps it a lot. Turn down the red, I know. As if that's ever going to happen around here. No chance. Turn down the noise on the images might help in a different manner. Right, I think they're all right, actually. I think it does. I think it does. It just takes away some of that garishness of it. Just overly bright there. Just too bright. And then these ones, yeah, they're all right. They're all right. To be honest, I think some of these, like the ones that made this, I didn't really need to go into analog effects. So I might do that. I might just make a few of just them blended together. I think we'll might get some better results out of that. Yeah. But anyways, I think we've done all right as a first crack at these standing stone images. Many more to go. Like I say, I think I shot 250. So thank you, Serge. Thank you. I think it's turned out all right. It's done all right. So there's many more to go. So do keep on coming back week after week after week, because we will be editing them. It could be, Andrew. It could be. All right, so you guys like this one. Fair enough. I think I think if I was to remake it, I wouldn't have run it through analog effects. I don't think analog effects added anything to it. I think just a straight Photoshop blend. There was no ICM of the bench, Serge. The pictures of the bench that you got with me sitting on it. There's no ICM of the bench. It would blend away into the background of the trees for a start off. So, not going to get any of that. Right, before you get yourselves carried away. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. Appreciate all the support. Thank you so much. You can bench all you want. The only pictures of the bench you're getting are the ones you've already seen. It was the point of the trip was to shoot these stones and to have a holiday. It was a side quest to get the bench. I got the bench for you. I got photographic evidence of the bench, and I sat on it as well. I know, Serge. Don't worry about it. But yes, thank you everybody for watching today. We'll be back next. Yes, we will be next week. It's not Christmas yet. There was a bench, Jen. You've seen the pictures of the bench. But thank you very much for watching tonight. Thank you, Sergio. Cheers. Have a good one. We will see you next Tuesday, 7:30 with more. You never know. I might have actually be quite nice to go and shoot somewhere else. Thank you very much, Jen. Thank you very much. Yes, birthday's on Saturday. I'll be streaming on TikTok, but God knows what times. But I should be on there. Yes. By the time I'll see you next week, I'll be a year older. Well, the numbers will have changed. Thank you, Paul. I'm going to be catching you up in the age again. Happens to the best of us. Thank you very much, Sergio. I will do. So yeah, thank you for your best wishes. So yes, we'll see you next week. Yes, by next week. By next week, I'll basically be shut down for Christmas. There'll be no products to send out or anything like that. I could do with getting a newsletter out, but that's not going to happen. I need content. I need to write content about Arran and stuff. I've barely started editing, so too much to do. Not enough time. But thank you all. Thank you very much for being here tonight, guys. Thank you so much. And TikTok friends, if you're still out there, thank you very much for coming along and watching and boosting the numbers. Only trying. Don't remind us, Jen. It's come along very, 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 very quickly. And it's like, why is it here already? We only just finished August. It was the summer 2 days ago, I'm sure. I think I've finally put the shorts away for the year 2 days ago. Or was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday. I took the shorts off yesterday. I think that might be it for the year now. Just wrapping up, Aurora. Just wrapping up. Would you like to see the pictures, Aurora? The final versions. Can't be doing Christmas, yeah. Okay, right. The final versions, especially for you, Aurora. If I make that go away, it'll end up bigger. And if I do that, it'll make it even bigger. So we have this one, which is probably the one that you left to go and do some work on. It's all right. It's all right. There's always work to do, money to make, etc. So it was that one, and then we went a little crazy, as we usually do. So we had this one. So all of these are from the exact same data. So we had this one, and then we had... Oh, no, that was the last one. But we had this one. And we had this one. And then this one we decided was a bit too bright. And I decided to crop it. So we changed the crop to that. And made it to that one. I like to be dramatic, Aurora. I like to be dramatic. In my artwork, obviously. So, there we go. That's what we made tonight. That's what we made tonight. I think my favourite's that one. Just dark enough. just red enough. Bit of atmosphere. There you go. Right then. Again, thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for your support. Right, definitely away this time. Very Martian. Yeah, I suppose so. Have a lovely rest of your week. For those of you, I'll not see you till next week. And if you are on TikTok, I will see you tomorrow. So I will see you then. Thank you very, very much for the support, and we will see you soon. Till then, keep it hard. Bye. Oh, I've gotten the wrong button. This one. Bye.